Hi, I am here and working out at the Disney Ranch, and I thought that this would be a perfect time to maybe answer a question that I had from one of my TAOC or the Art of Continuity script supervisors. And she was asking a question about, do you ever get, just a minute, I'm trying to stay connected to the set, but it's hard to talk and have someone in your ear. Okay, so the question was, do you ever get over the nerves, not being able to get a really good routine going, always feeling like you are missing something in, when you're doing the work, and then you're feeling also behind. So I'm going to answer kind of like those things in a nutshell. Well, one, you always want to have nerves because if you get too complacent, then you're going to be missing something. That means that you're relaxing and you're viewing it like a spectator instead of being really a participant in there and watching the continuity. So you want to be on edge. You want to have a little nerves in your stomach because you want to get it right. You don't want to miss anything. So being a little on edge, a little nervous, is to me something that you want. Even athletes, they get the butterflies and everything, they use that energy for their goal or for the purpose or the task at hand, and you want to use the same thing. You want to be you nervous, you want to make a good impression, you don't want to miss anything. Yes, daily, me always. Whenever I start a project, every day I actually start my day. It's just how I do, is that I ask to be blessed with continuity and matching. I ask that I see everything that I need to see because my whole get up, this is just me, Don Gilliam talking, is that I want to be a blessing to a project. I want to be an asset. I want to be, wow, people like, that's why you're here, Don, because you add to the project. That is my own philosophy. So I start every day asking for continuity and matching, being the best script supervisor that I possibly can, and to be a blessing to the project and to the people that I am working with. So I start off there. I am always kind of a little bit on edge because I don't want to miss anything. We cost a lot of money if we miss stuff, if we're not on our game, and sometimes you're tired, and sometimes you didn't get enough sleep. So all you can do is push through it. And after 24 years, I still get, sometimes I am behind. One of the things that I do, because I've been digital for a very long time, and I'm very anal, so and analytical, as you can see, that's why I teach, because I can break it on down. Um, I just get into a routine and I stick with it no matter what. People go, oh, I can't do digital because I work on a TV show and we just run and gun. Hey, done the run and gun. All I do is stick with it no matter what, no matter how hard it is. And so I don't, one of the things that, I think I heard my name. I'm trying to do double. I'm trying to give you guys scenery, and the morning sun is the best. Okay, so one of the things that I just like stick with it, no matter how hard it is. I just push through it until you build that muscle. Um, I, um, that's why I like the two script, and I teach the two script method where you have like a working script. Be messy. Do you know how much energy it is to be neat? You're just trying to be all neat and everything else like that. Release yourself. Not don't try to be messy, but just don't be so concentrated on, oh, I got to write this correctly, because you're going to take that next script and you for the editor and you're going to make it perfect. um, Everything happens in between setups. I don't care if the setup is really quick. Try and do something. Either line your script, or if you're typing, then you type into your computer. But you work in between setups, and I also do all my work. I get caught up at lunch. I don't go eat lunch sometimes. Sometimes I have someone to grab me something, or I go in the last 5 minutes and grab something and bring it back. But try and get caught up at lunch. That's always helpful. Um, what else? All I can say is that it is experience. You'll find whatever your routine is. I can't even really tell you what my routine is because I kind of like go through different things. Sometimes I line first. Sometimes I write, in the shot first. It just really depends. You just kind of like, if you maybe make it to yourself a checklist. Maybe, make yourself a checklist. And one of the things that's very important is the continuity. You want to write your continuity down no matter what. You want to write your continuity in your working script. You want to, you know, uh, write your shot. Maybe writing a shot during rehearsal is helpful to get it started. What the setup is going to be. Make yourself a checklist of what of the way that you look at the shot, and maybe say, okay, the first thing, rehearsal, write your daily log. Just write it out for yourself so you can visually see it. And then once you have that checklist, then, put it on a Post-it or get it somewhere where you visually see it. Put it on your workbook or something like, and just keep checking, just keep checking, just keep checking. If you are kind of a little weak on the continuity, then maybe you have a checklist for in between setups. Okay, did this happen? What am I supposed to be matching? Is the wardrobe matching? Is the makeup matching? Is the hair matching? What is the camera angle size? Whatever it is that you feel that you're lagging and what you're behind in, then make yourself a checklist. Is it writing out the scenes? Is it lining? And I think that if you make a checklist or a do this step, do that step, do this step, do that step, and you're constantly looking at it, then I think it'll help build your muscle and in the way that you want to record and do your work. I hope that helps. Stay on edge. Don't get complacent. When it's like easy and you walking in breezy, you gonna miss something. You want to be the best that you can possibly be. Start off the day even thinking about that. I want to be the best script supervisor for the project. I want to be a blessing. Y'all don't believe in blessings? Whatever word works for you. I believe in blessings. I want to be a blessing. So think of it before you get out that car and go into that project. Think, continuity matching. There are times when stuff just comes out my brain. It's like, dang, Don, how'd you think of that? I don't know. I think because I set my day up thinking of matching and continuity, being a filmmaking script supervisor, wanting to be a blessing. And I just think that all that helps. And you just be repetitive, be consistent. And sometimes being consistent, especially when you're typing, means that you got to go back and redo stuff because like I type a certain way and the only way to automatically get that is that you have to push yourself. If you didn't write your camera angle or the this or that in that order, then you got to go back, write it in the order, get consistent, and then you build a muscle. And then after a couple months, years, projects, it just automatically comes out because that's what happened to me. That's how I went completely digital. I don't use any kind of a notebook. I go right into the computer. I do not recommend it. I was doing it 15 years where I wrote it out, my own little kind of shorthand, and in between setups, I typed my work. And then one day someone goes, dang, Dawn, you don't even write anything down. I did not even know it. I just naturally went into that progression because I had been doing it so long. Okay? So you just build a muscle. All right? I hope that helps. I hope you got to see the beautiful scenery. I'll give you a little peep. Beautiful, huh? And the only thing I'm hoping... Okay, good. I had the sound up. Phew, because this is a pretty good video. All right, thank you for pushing that button, the art of continuity. Hit me up for any kind of questions that you want. My students that are out there, now I'm calling you the TAOC students. Peace.